Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. I've given a lot of people advice in the past, and I still give the same advice about replacing your shoes faster than most people think they should. So stay tuned. All right, coffee sponsor of today is Joel. Joel is a coffee member of this channel and has hooked me up with today's brew. And he hooks me up with a brew once a month. If you want to be my coffee sponsor of the day or join the coffee club, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. If you want to just hook up the channel, super thanks is the way. Link is below. Thank you to Joel and thank you to you guys. All right, so guys, you guys really need to change your shoes a little quicker. When I talk to people, one of the first questions I ask when people complain about their feet or knees or hips is, how often do you change your shoes? About a year is the common answer. And then I ask them, how often do you play? Maybe 3 to 5 times a week. And I'm like, oh. And I tell them, you really should change your shoes more often. That is basically the root cause of what's hurting your knees and what's hurting your hips and your ankles and the bottom of the bottom of your foot. So we're gonna go out. I got my man Shaun here, and we're gonna see what's going on with your feet and how often you really should change your tennis shoes. Stay tuned. Shaun, So I'm gonna take a minute and change shoes today. Do you believe that you should be wearing those shoes all day, doing whatever you do, and then coming out to the court and in those same shoes, playing a match or playing tennis in those shoes?
No, I'm a big believer in having tennis-specific shoes, but I'm going to defer to the expert here, Harry, so you tell me. Am I right?
I mean, I see so many people, walking the dog, running the errands, doing whatever they need to do during the day in the same tennis shoes that they will be playing tennis with 3, 4, 5 hours later. I mean, I'm guilty of it sometimes too. I mean, I'm standing on my feet 8 hours a day, and then I go out and, these are great shoes. Don't get me wrong, but I've been stepping on them for 8 hours. I flatten them out for the day.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should all just take a minute and throw our shoes in the car or our gym bag or our tennis bag and change to some newer shoes to play.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I have one pair of shoes for work. I have one pair of shoes for fitness-related activities that are not related to tennis, and then I have one tennis-only shoes that I only wear on the tennis court. Right,
and this doesn't apply to just tennis. I feel like those runners, right? You don't see a runner wearing the same shoes for 12 hours, right? They put on running shoes that they only run in. So tennis shoes that you only play tennis in. And it should be multiple pairs, to tell you the truth. Because one pair for one day, and then if you play again the next day, probably want to switch that out, if you know what I mean. All right, so I'm going to sit down and put on my Mizuno so I can get ready for you.
Sounds good.
Okay? Put on my Mizunos, Enforcers. I feel like there's pillows under my feet now. My foot feels happier and rejuvenated. It's probably because I haven't been stomping on these shoes for the last 8 hours or standing on them, suffocating them, killing all the cushion out of them. So we got a fresh cushion, a fresh insole on these just because I basically haven't been on them all day. So I literally feel lighter. I actually feel like I said, refreshed, rejuvenated, and I'm gonna need every ounce of the bounce back from these shoes because I got the man, the myth, the human ball machine, Shaun here, that's gonna not let me miss a ball. So, Shaun,
ready, Harry?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, so trying to catch my breath. Human ball machine got me running around today. I don't know if I felt faster, but I definitely felt lighter on my feet. What did you see?
Yeah, I definitely noticed two things. One is I definitely were covering the court really well, both side to side. The second thing was you not only were you making great contact with the ball, but after you made contact, you retreated back to the center of the court before the next ball. So I thought you were moving real well today. I mean, it could be your great stamina, it could be the new shoes, it could be a combination of a lot of things.
I give credit to two things. First, you for giving me good balls to hit, and two, for new shoes. Mm-hmm. Right? Guys, invest in new shoes. You will not regret it. Your knees, your foot, your ankles, your body will thank you for it in the long run. Mm-hmm. It's amazing how many people tell me, I've had these shoes for a year. How often do you play? Oh, 5 days a week. No. If you play 5 days a week, you get a pair of shoes every 2 months. Okay? Don't let it go past 3 months. You burn through shoes in a hurry. How often do you get shoes?
Yeah, I get shoes basically every month or every 2 months. Would love, if you could hook me up with a Nike deal, but,
right.
But
Nike,
no,
you listening?
They have better people to go after. But no, I think you moved great, Harry. So well done today. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So get yourself some new shoes. Get yourself a consistent partner. And you'll be playing a lot of good tennis. My man, Shaun, thank you so much, my man.
Thank you. Thanks, Harry.
Guys, buy new shoes, and thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, are you tired of playing against the ball machine? Ball machine always wins, and you're not really getting any interaction with people. How about playing with somebody at your level, or maybe a little bit better than you, that can improve your game? There's 27,000 people nationwide waiting for you to play with. It's all at playyourcourt.com. You can find your new tennis friend, join local leagues, all for less than $5 a month. You'll have access to players at your level, your speed, and make some new tennis friends. Check it out at playyourcourt.com/tennis spin. Link is below.